saw you at the funeral, but I didn't get a chance to talk to you. You look rough. You mind if I sit down? Thanks. I wanted to tell you I'm sorry. Sorry that I couldn't make it over to you, because it seemed like you really needed me. I'm sorry for your loss. I know it's not easy. Been through a lot of loss myself. Were the two of you close? Yeah. Unfortunately, it's almost always complicated. It's not like in the movies. Look, I don't know what your beliefs are, but I believe that death isn't the end. That we go on. Maybe not the way we used to, but life carries on, even in death. I know it's not the same as having them here with us, but I just hope it gives you some comfort knowing that they're still watching over you, high above all of this. And they're not in any pain, and they're not sick, and they're not suffering. But I know you're suffering. Yeah. You may not be crying right now, but I see it on your face. Here. Just in case you need it later. What are you feeling right now? No, that's normal. Any grieving is normal, really. Not everybody can cry. I know I could only ever cry when it was over. When it was quiet. Nobody can time that sort of thing. Sometimes you feel angry that so much got unresolved. Angry that it happened so soon or happened out of nowhere. Angry that you didn't get to say the things that you wanted to say, or angry with yourself. Maybe you could have stopped it, which is never the case. Sometimes we feel sad. Sometimes we think that we're always going to feel like this. We're always going to be angry, or always going to be miserable, or like it's a struggle to get through the day or the night. But I think one of the hardest things is when it's like you don't feel anything at all, and the guilt starts to get to you. Like, if I really loved them, I would miss them, or I'd be broken up, but here I am, not feeling anything. That happens. You can't control your emotions. You can't control your feelings. They just happen. Or they don't happen. That doesn't mean you didn't love them. It doesn't mean you're a bad person or anything. Death is hard. But the fact that they're gone and you're here, that's not a betrayal. The fact that you're able to keep going, even if it's after a time of mourning, that doesn't mean you don't care. And you know they wouldn't want you to dwell on it. You're not doing anything wrong. You're coping in your own way. But you don't have to hold on to that pain forever. And you know they wouldn't want you to hold on to it. They would want you to be happy again someday, as soon as possible. That is not a betrayal. That's not being cold or not caring. You keep their memory in your heart. It doesn't have to be a painful memory. It doesn't have to hurt you to look back on it. The funeral's over. Everyone else has said what they needed to say, but it seems like you still got a lot on your mind. I'm here if you want to listen. Be listened to. And when I say if you want to listen, I mean just to know that you're not alone. To know that no one is judging you. I want you to know I understand. And I want to be here for you. Even if it's just being a shoulder to cry on, or a distraction, or just to step away from it all. Yeah, it's totally normal. There's no wrong way to grieve or mourn. I just don't want you to... I just don't want you to hate yourself. You know? Do what you gotta do. Everything is gonna be alright. You're not a bad person. You're not a cold or unfeeling person. You're a person dealing with a death, a loss. And if you can't bring yourself to cry, then that's fine. If you want to get angry, that's fine. If you just want to just do nothing, that's fine too. Feeling hurt is not a measure of how much you love the person. I don't want you to be alone. Even if we just sit in silence, I just want to make sure you're okay. I don't want you to face all this by yourself. Maybe when things have calmed down, then you can be alone with your thoughts and try to get things sorted out if you're up to it. But until then, I'd feel a lot better if you let me watch over you. You don't have to say or do anything that you don't want to do. Just know that I'm here and I'm not judging. I'm sorry that they're gone. But I don't think I don't think they abandoned you. And the fact that you're still here means that there's a reason. And I think that one day everything's going to be alright, even if it doesn't seem that way right now. I just have this feeling. It won't always be like this. There'll be a time when we can look back and just see it as a painful experience we can look back on in brighter times. I don't blame you for how you feel. I know you're going to be okay. And I'm here to help if you need it. I love you.